Hey guys, when it comes to delivering smooth and seamless performance, iPhones undoubtedly stand out from the rest. But that doesn't mean Apple's much talked about smartphone hasn't had its fair share of issues. There are a lot of annoying issues in the iPhone faced by its users. But luckily, there are some handy tips and tricks that can fix those iPhone problems. In this episode of Tweak Friday, we will discuss some of the most annoying iPhone problems and how you can fix them. Problem 1 is that iPhone's screen brightness keeps weirdly fluctuating. Most of the time, your iPhone's brightness automatically becomes brighter in brighter environments and dimmer in darker ones. It's because of a feature called auto brightness. This feature also helps conserve battery life. But if you want to stop it, you can turn off auto brightness. Go to Settings, Accessibility, Display and Text Size, find auto brightness to turn it off. On iPhone X and above, Face ID also could be a reason for iPhone's brightness fluctuation. Face ID is not just to authenticate you, it's constantly active to track whether you are paying attention or not. When it detects you're looking away, your iPhone dims the screen. So if your iPhone display's brightness has been randomly fluctuating lately, despite manual preferences, you may want to turn off Face ID's Attention Aware feature. And for that, go to Settings, Accessibility, Face ID and Attention, and disable Attention Aware features. Second is Forgot iPhone Passcode or iPhone Disable. Forgetting your iPhone passcode can be quite frustrating. With its reliance on Face ID in the latest iPhone models, you probably don't want to use passcode as often as you used to. As you're less accustomed to entering your passcode, the chances of forgetting it increases significantly. And if you enter the wrong passcode too many times, you'll end up with a locked iPhone with a message that says your iPhone is disabled. And well, that's terrifying. To unlock your disabled iPhone, reset the device and set a new passcode. Erase the old password by restoring the iPhone through iTunes or iCloud. You can also use the recovery mode to fix disabled iPhone. The process to fix disabled iPhone leads to complete data loss, including all the passwords, photos, videos, music, Safari, bookmarks, contacts, apps, camera roll, chats, etc. Thus, recover all data from iCloud backup or use the iPhone recovery software before troubleshooting the problem. Third is temporarily lock apps on your iPhone. We all have apps on our iPhones that contain private information that could use an extra layer of security. But we can't lock apps on our iPhone with a third-party locker, like how you can use it on Android. Since Apple doesn't have any official method for individually locking sensitive apps with a passcode, there's a workaround to get this on your phone. With Screen Time, you can limit how long you're allowed to use a particular app in a day, and once that timer runs out, the only way to get in is by punching in the passcode. To do so, go to Settings, tap on Screen Time option, select App Time Limit options, tap on Add Limit, find the app you want to lock and then tap on Next button in the top right corner. Set the limits time to a single minute. Tap on Add located at the top right corner to continue. When you're done configuring the limit, return to the Screen Time settings page. Scroll down and set your passcode with Use Screen Time passcode. Now, anytime you want to activate the lock, launch the app and leave it open for a minute. Once you get the Screen Time warning, tap Ignore Limit and extend it for another minute with the One More Time button. After the additional minute passes, you will have to enter your Screen Time passcode to access the app. The only downside to this method is that you'll have to manually exhaust the screen time limit every day to activate the lock. Next is not able to back up the data. For some users, iPhone backups work seamlessly without any issue at all, while for other users, iPhone iCloud backups fail. So firstly, if your iPhone is not performing automatic backups to iCloud, the very first thing you should do is ensure that backup settings option is enabled to the device. To enable iCloud backups on your iPhone, go to Settings, tap on your name at the top, Scroll down and ensure that iCloud Backup toggle is on. Then tap on Backup Now and attempt to back up your iPhone. However, if the message says that your last backup couldn't be completed, check if you're connected to Wi-Fi. Ensure that your device is up to date. Check for any iOS updates available. Check if iCloud storage is full. If it is full, try deleting some data from it. This data includes unwanted photos, videos, etc. These are some common iPhone annoyances that we found. If you encounter any of them, you can follow the fixes we have mentioned above. Or if you have any other iPhone related issues, drop them in the comments. We would love to help you out soon.